Library floor clip? This is the first run with library floor clip? Let's watch it. I'm actually curious. 2013, 8 years ago. There's an 1849 RTA in there somewhere. Oh shit, this is diacbro percent. Oh my god. Oh my god. Do you guys know the story about diacbro percent? Do you guys know about diacbro? For clarification, this is the spelling of diacbro. Just to make it clear what we're referencing. We're referencing this, not any other form of diacbro. I should make a video about diacbro percent. I think I'm gonna make a video about diacbro percent and make it its own thing. What is this? Oh, okay, next. Should I just do it now? I mean, I got nothing better to do. Fuck it, we're doing diacbro percent. Let's watch it. I was gonna save this for another stream, but y'all deserve only the best. Now, I have to watch this with sound on. I absolutely have to watch this with sound on. There's no other way around it. I'm gonna close out of everything else because nothing else matters in this world except for diacbro percent. All right.
It is actually relatively easy.
Why does it start at 20 minutes? Oh my god, this Twitch highlight. By the way, diacbro, if you guys don't know who diacbro is in a call with ROM Scout. diacbro, homie, mostly known for FGC, Twitter, and Catherine, best player in the world, and Catherine for a while. Did speedrun Soten for a little while as well. Just awesome dude. Everybody loves diacbro. If you don't love diacbro, I don't know what to tell you. Get out of here. Long story short, Dacid and Rom hanging out in a voice call. I'm just gonna. Richter, you're not doing.
I don't really.
That's not how you spell Richter.
I mean, in his defense, it is actually relatively easy to have that kind of like, I'm stuck and I want to see the badge thing happen.
What the?
I start with shield, it does happen.
So the voice you're hearing right now is Dacid, for the record. ROM Scout is the one playing. That's basically what. Oh my god, this prologue. This prologue is ancient.
Like, this shit has gotten so dumb that I'm reading tweets from Jiyuna and I'm not even getting mad. Like, that's how far we progressed here.
Who else is in the call? Why can't I remember who else is in this call? I remember I watched this live.
Okay, settle down, drink some more beer. We got this.
Marsupial, yeah. No, I don't think it was Moose. That does not sound like Moose.
Remember, no resets.
No resets. Okay, need some more beer.
So
every time you go to hit a
they're drinking, they're having a good time, they're just hanging out.
Instead.
And I believe they've been trying to do no reset runs.
Alright, zombies, where are you gonna be?
I remember specifically watching this live. This was near the start of me watching live streams. This is one of my first ROM Scout live streams, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, ROM Scout's playing in a very interesting aspect ratio. It's a little bit wider. This is the stock aspect ratio that the game gives you. This is the stock settings, actually, because he's playing it enhanced as well. This is the stock settings that you play on when you play the 360 version.
Starting a drinking game now? Well, I think it started somewhere after the
Reading tweets from Jiyuna and not even mad, somehow still relevant. That's actually really funny. I didn't even think about that until just now.
Let me put it this way, you don't want to take any drinking suggestions I ever put when I'm around ROM, because I was the person who came up with Ninja-kun race, drink on death.
Dude, this is classic speedrunning lore.
That's awful.
This is classic
Let's just
speedrunning
say
lore.
that I had to.
205 with the without death skip is pretty good. All of that out of the way. This is ancient speedruns of Symphony of the Night.
Timer does not exist, so look over it, I'll cry.
And something important to note about, oh my god,
yeah,
Romscout has
yeah, I
6,000
did.
resets at this point. That's insane.
Ones that night, didn't I?
I think my splits only have me at like a couple thousand resets. Like, oh my
Hey, should I
god.
write that down, Abney? Cast Tetra Spirit, no problem, no issues.
Okay, so this wasn't the main strat, but I forgot that daggers were part of this strat for such a long time. Holy crap. It's hard for me to even like comment on what's going on because these strats are so ancient.
Oh yeah, drum string.
Oh my goodness. But
Oh yeah.
Dude, I have trouble just doing basic inputs right now. Like, this is hard.
oh my goodness. 1950 strats, yeah. So Romscout has good strength. This is essentially very similar to the glitchless route that we use now. Because this is before reverse shift lines were even known about. Reverse shift lines really revolutionized the game by allowing for death skip to happen consistently using you don't have to do luck mode for death skip.
I mean, the man has a point though.
And then
Red from the Richter skip with the relic skip.
the other thing that it opened up was a new form of relic skip that's much more convenient and much more consistent. We're gonna get into
This is the hardest Castlevania. The hardest Castlevania because you
oh my
get
god,
double-
I can't focus because these guys are just so charismatic and fun. But for the most part, this is very similar to how glitchless works today. Even I just don't know the exact way that it's executed. I don't think he gets a sub 8, does he? It's close. Okay, so he gets close to sub 8. I don't think this is an actual sub 8 though. 705 is hard to come back from, especially pre-wolf strats. 705, you're basically like 5-ish seconds behind. Goes for the Tetra Spirit, yeah. You can jump over these plants, but yeah, the old version of Romscout shield dashing. Old Romscout shield dashing had him move his left hand over for the Y button, and then he's just also mashing on the B button, and it's just not.
It's okay. I appreciate this.
He still does it every once in a while if he really wants to shield dash fast on like. Oh, that's the moment. This is. So they're talking to somebody in Romscout's chat.
And this is upsetting me.
Cool is real.
Okay, thank you.
This guy, you really fucked up my stream name, but that's okay. I appreciate the sentiment.
What's up, Dyke Bro?
Hi.
They do not shut the fuck up about diacbro for the rest of the run.
I can't shield dash, help.
Diacbro broke them. They are broken human beings now. This is it. If I remember correctly, they just talk about diacbro for the rest of the run. They're still laughing at the mere mention of diacbro. I heard a snort somewhere in there. That's how.
I don't want to play anymore.
That's really funny.
I can't do it.
This is ancient speedrunning.
It's not ready.
Yeah. Yeah, 8 seconds off clock rush.
That's pretty impressive.
That actually is very impressive. Messes up the movement here. Yeah, you're gonna. Oh, he has really good strength. You don't normally get to one-shot these skeletons unless you have really good strength.
I can't.
Romscout has done sub 8 before this, yeah.
Oh my god.
This is before my time, by the way. I was a mere observer of diacbro. I wasn't even in the speedrunning community. I was, much like a lot of you might be right now, just watching from the sidelines. But I saw this and I knew. That was the moment I knew. I gotta get in this. I gotta, this Soten speedrunning thing. I gotta do something with this. His 2044 had a sub 8 clock rush? God damn! Yeah, Romscout's built different. Yeah, I was live. I was in chat when it happened. I think I was 100% a lurker back then. I didn't really chat much for my first year on Twitch. And then I started chatting a lot, and then I stepped back and became a lurker again. Once I started streaming more regularly, that's when I started lurking more regularly too. Yeah, this was probably one of the first Romscout streams I ever watched, if I remember correctly.
We have reached a level.
Because I was watching Soten speedruns for about, like, I want to say like about a year before I started streaming Soten speedruns.
Oh my god.
Sweet zombie Jesus.
Oh my goodness. I remember when we used to backdash this whole hallway for no reason.
Zombie, Jesus.
We backdashed the hallway for no reason, and we thought it was fast.
Somehow ROM is only 5
Oh my god, this fairy card is so slow. I forgot about the damage boost. Oh, this is so nostalgic. This is nostalgic Soten speedrunning, guys.
My channel whenever you show up.
They're talking about Diacbro again.
This is the best fucking moment.
Oh.
Oh my goodness. Shield dashing has historically been overhauled a lot. Yeah. I think, one, because there wasn't a lot of communication.
Breaking news, EG has just signed Diacbro to a multi-million-dollar contract.
God damn it. I love Diacbro. It's still funny. It's still funny to this day. No garnet mashing, obviously. Garnet mashing wasn't a thing until I made it a thing
Oh, easily.
in like 2016 or something. What's up, Captain Spree? We're just watching a world record run from 8 years ago that just has a shit ton of lore baked into it.
Wow. People don't seem to understand what I'm saying. I don't necessarily mean for Rob to be utter shit, but I mean, I hope he doesn't live up to the hype. I hope he is somewhat of a letdown. Not saying he won't be good at all, but some
What are they
people seem to
reading?
be
Did he
so
buy a gauntlet? I think Gauntlet was in the route back then.
Yeah, he probably will get.
Let me double check and see if he actually bought it though.
Multi-million.
Like,
Yeah, he equipped it. He bought the gauntlet. Gauntlet was in the route back then.
they turn into dicks.
Also,
The
what?
hype. I hope he is
No Wolf to
somewhat
Lesser Demon, obviously. That was much later.
But some people just seem to be so hyped up
Stopwatch.
in it.
Jumps off that ledge, jumps there. I think that jump might have been a mistake though.
He probably will get speedrun of the year, but only because of the damn.
Yeah, what up, Suna?
You can't say.
I unbanned everybody who got banned during the Final Fantasy thing.
Yeah.
Oh, is this like one of those copy passes from something?
Finding all this shit was an experience. Speedrunning archaeology, yeah.
Shit. Zaspat, what are you doing? Stop.
No Wolf movement here as well. Wolf after Lesser Demon also.
I'm sick of banning you.
Wow. Only 10 seconds away from Diagon's run. 8 years ago. Man, Diagon, I'm sure that doesn't feel bad. And guess what? He's about to save those 10 seconds right here, baby. Oh, just kidding. He saved like 4 seconds. Not even, probably like 3. Let's go. Woo. Dude, this is... How do I state the absolute gamer Rom Scout is for doing this for literally years? You want to know how his reset counter got this high? This is basically one of the main reasons why his reset counter got that high. Rom Scout was speedrunning this game when finishing a run for this game with all of the strats that Rom Scout was going for was insanity. Rom Scout, this is pre-map buffer. Nobody map buffered anything.
You fuckers are all on your own.
Not a single human being knew about map buffering. Well, they knew about it probably, but not a single human being implemented map buffering until Narcissa did. Like, Narcissa found, well, I don't even think Narcissa found the setup. They just implemented it into the gameplay. I'm pretty sure around this time, maybe like a couple years later, back in like, maybe in 2014. But their floor skip set or floor clip setup was very jank.
Second try, nice.
Are you serious? There's already a Diacbro username. You
What?
fucking shit.
Somebody made a Twitch name.
I quit.
They made an account called Diacbro.
You fuckers are all on your own.
I forgot about this. Somebody named Diacbro entered the chat. God, I wish chat saved back then. God, I wish Twitch like archived chats from back then. I imagine the chat right now is absolutely legendary.
Dude, if Diacbro gets mod before I do.
Also, this movement was pretty good.
You have my attention, Diacbro.
Hold up. Not too oh, okay. Yeah, that was an extra jump that you didn't need to do. This Twitch VOD has 3,000 views. Is that true? Oh my god, it does. That's hilarious. This is legendary for a reason. That movement's not that bad for its time. The account doesn't exist anymore? You looked it up, damn. They might have changed their name.
I'm gonna wake up.
Or they're permanently banned from the site or something, or got hit for being a bot or something.
Diacbro in Rom's stream, and I was laughing.
That movement is so good. For its time, this is insane.
Hangover, and I'm gonna be like, man, I dreamed
Better than-
someone named
better than
Diacbro in
Diagon.
Rom's stream, and I was laughing like an idiot because I drank 3 mason jars worth of rum, and then it's going to hit me.
You almost did the full thing. I know.
Vomit instantly.
Mind you, the entire time, Rom Scout is crying laughing, performing this speed run. While also drunk.
diacbro at twitch.tv/diacbro.
He's dying laughing. And he's also had probably enough booze to kill an elephant.
/Diacbro. And
This run shouldn't exist.
run with it.
That was a good jump. There's a lot of stuff going on in this run that is absolutely really well executed. I'm curious to see this.
Controllers at diacbro.
That was perfect. That's better than I can do now. I fuck that up so much in my all bosses runs.
He has more followers than I do.
Jesus. What an absolute insane person. Yo. Oh my god. I don't even know how to begin to explain how bullshit this skip is. Oh, did he drop frames or was that me? I just heard a pterodactyl screech. That's how much fun they're having. Oh my god.
The worst type of human being.
Be glad you weren't around for this shit. My first stream ever was trying to learn this setup for this version of Richter Skip. This was my first stream ever. Doing Soten, that is. Not my first ever stream. My first Soten stream ever was me sitting here for 3 hours or 2-ish hours, trying it and never getting it once. That floor clip, he does 2 unbuffered floor clips in this run. An absolute legend.
Yeah, that split's not that bad.
Plus 12 isn't even that bad. Plus 13 is not that bad.
Just,
Drunk off his ass and dying laughing.
Diacbro percent. Because this run's not getting beat.
Oh my god. This is the legendary Diacbro percent. Jesus. That movement was meh. 1 level up, right? Oh, if he killed that last tombstone, he would have been on the right experience route somehow. At least for this part of the second castle. They can't get over it. Now, have you ever, I know deep down in your heart you can relate to this. When there's just a joke that, it's not even necessarily that funny, but in the moment it just hits so hard that you can't let it go. And then you're obviously riffing off of your friends who are also in on it.
Oh my god.
I miss sitting in a room being buzzed. Can't stop laughing, yeah. This movement's a little slow, but I can forgive Rom Scout for being a little slow here.
I'm actually sobering up. This makes me...
Oh, I was like, where is he going? Wish I could relate to having that much fun. I forgot. This route has you grab the extra heart refresh. Now the question is, in this route, would it still have been faster to turn around and go through Coliseum? I think it's still probably faster to turn around and go through Coliseum at this point. Definitely. Damn.
Oh my god.
That's legendary. I forgot that this route was the standard for like a long time. Because you have to fly up this entire shaft.
I need some more beer. Alright. I finished that one. So
Oh my god. Wait, what? What happened?
What happened to your video?
Did it really just go bad?
I don't remember this. Rom Scout spliced the world record?
But the video totally just Diacbro'd.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Why?
Also, crumbs all over the goddamn carpet is a good card in Cards Against Humanity. Oh my god, he's back.
I don't know. I can't see it.
Wow.
Oh my God.
We'll never know how his zigzag room went. To this day, nobody knows.
Oh, you fixed it. Okay. You're
Hey, you're good. You're
Did
good.
I?
He just goes for it. What if? How many heart refreshes does he do?
Nice job.
Because that was not frame perfect. He has to go for at least 3.
Dude, world record.
Does he do
split on
4?
the Video fix.
If he goes for 4, this is actually really impressive.
Splice.
Oh my god.
Splice diacbro percent. What kind of blasphemy?
Also, I don't know how to explain to you how stupid this skip is. I've tried relearning it just as like, because I was curious to see if there was a way to set it up and have it be faster.
It's
Getting in,
Oh my God.
that is impossible. That right there. If you could do that every time, it might be faster. Because the menu, you could save on the menu here. No, you still need to, yeah, you would cut out 2 menus. If you could do a level up big toss off of this guard knight, and I was looking into that for any percent, but I've never, ever, I literally had a save state and practiced this for like 3 hours.
you cannot
Never
splice diacbro.
got a relic skip that looked that clean.
What kind of blasphemy is
Because every time you do this, you need to be like pixel perfect. And granted, all you can see is this corner of the screen and how much of the wings are flapping of the bat. And I think what you need to do is you need to press left or up left and untransform, something like that, both pixel perfectly and frame perfectly
It's
Oh my God.
to get that. Because if you don't do it correctly, what ends up happening,
splice.
and the Guardian can mess it up too, yeah.
Percent. What kind of blasphemy is this?
Because what can end up happening is you end up, if you're not high enough, so if you go too high, you load the save room that's to your right, and then you clip through the floor right on top of the Guardian, you die. If you're not high enough, you end up in the floor here, the game zips you down because that's the game's failsafe. When you're stuck in a wall, you get zipped down. So you just end up here, you zip down, and you fail the trick. You have to be pixel perfect height-wise to end up right up here. Most of the time, you're not pixel perfect like high enough. Might even be sub-pixel dependent, I don't know. And what ends up happening is the screen is flashing over and over and over and over again, and you lose multiple minutes to this shit. It's so awful. Somehow, Rom Scout gets the blessed double jump immediately up. I've never seen that before outside of like ancient runs. In the hours I spent practicing this trick, mind you, in 2021, with all of the speedrun video games, Soten world record knowledge that I have never done this and probably never will.
Oh my God.
And he did this after drinking an entire bottle of God knows what, multiple bottles for all I know, laughing his ass off at diacbro.
Get no flicker. Did you seriously get
No flickers. That shit is so rare.
Concentrate.
The fact that they're making a big deal about it is, I've said it multiple times in this live stream, Rom Scout is built different. In a lot of ways, I'm very, what is this setup? What is this shaft fight? I don't remember that. Oh my god, our shaft fight was so bad back then. I say ours as if I was involved.
Thank you, base Dyke, bro. Thank you.
Oh my god.
This run. Dyke, bro, has given us the run.
This is really gonna be a fucking WR. This is really happening.
It's real.
I don't.
It's real.
This is why, like,
It's happening.
a lot of the accomplishments I've done in Soten are very important to me and very impressive. And like,
Look at the split.
I think the 13, sorry, the 1636 that I have is very impressive. But somehow, this run is in a weird way more impressive. That was also an extremely fast fight, yeah. Considering he doesn't even have Dragon Helm, by the way. Doesn't have Dragon Helm, only has a gauntlet.
This is a bit-
Now, I will say this. Don't bother Dacid or Romscott about diacbro percent. This happened literally 8 years ago, and you're not going to get the response that you think you're going to get. So just be chill about it. You guys now know about diacbro, and that's like all that matters. That's all I cared about sharing was you guys now know about it. We don't need to joke about it. We don't need to reference it. We don't need to run this joke into the ground. Let's just be cool about it. Let's just enjoy that it exists and that it happened.
Give us the wind. Give us the wind.
And that's all that matters. We get to appreciate diacbro together. 8 years ago, it happened, and I just wanted to watch this run because it was the first run that did library floor clip, according to the world record progression video, or the world record progression thing. So I was like, oh, I want to actually see what the world's first world record with floor clip looks like. And lo and behold, I'm like, there's an 1849 RTA in here somewhere. What does that mean? And then I read the legendary diacbro. Yeah, it was the first world record with it. It might not have been the first run ever to do it, but it was the first world record with it. And of course, it's fucking diacbro percent.
I'm putting it into Skype.
All absolutely legendary. That's how you know this run is old, because they're talking in Skype.